Greetings, believers and non-believers. This is Rabbit Ape. I had what I initially had as sort of a thought experiment, but it's easy enough. I figure, let's just actually do it. So, what I have here are approximately equal volumes of some yellow liquid and some blue liquid. It's just water and food coloring, right? And I would want you to first off, I want to make sure we all agree that yellow and blue make green, right? And you can see I've got yellow and blue there, okay? And so I'm going to transfer a straw full of yellow over to the blue, and no, that still looks yellow and blue to me, so probably not enough. Now this might take a while, I'm not sure exactly, but like I said, we can all agree, okay, it's still blue and yellow, but eventually it's going to be green, right? How about now? No, it's still, yeah, see, that's like the same color as the cup. Still pretty blue. Now imagine instead of 2 Dixie cups, I had 2, Olympic-sized swimming pools, and I had, instead of a straw, I had a really tiny straw. Still yellow and blue. Okay. This might take me a long time, and let's imagine during that process, now I'm getting kind of impatient here. Okay, so it takes you, let's say it takes you 72 hours, 3 days to get it all together. You finally transfer from one pool to the other. And you try to tell someone that it happened, and they don't believe you. And, let's say you don't have video footage like I do. Right? Okay, so that's green, right? Right. Okay, so that was that. Now just continue with me on this. Imagine instead of taking video footage, you just had a handful of photos. Say you had 15 of them, and they were taken at more or less random intervals. Now you could take those photos and put them in a line, and if you put them in chronological order, you would probably notice a trend, right? As it went from yellow to green, or from blue to green, as it transferred over, right? Yeah? Okay. We might not be able to pinpoint you might not be able to point at like one photo and say that is the one, that is where it turns green. Even if you had the luxury of seeing the transition happen one drop at a time, this was pretty fast, but with the swimming pool it might be a little harder, especially if you don't know exactly what the volumes are, and you had different people trying to all decide. So someone would say, I think that's yellowish blue. It's not quite green yet, or it'd be greenish yellow. I hope you know what I mean. So it's I don't want to spell out what the metaphor is. I'm hoping you're smart enough to understand what I'm pointing at. And now that I've made this video, I don't have to go through this in comments. I can just make a link, and so can you. Rabbit Ape out.